Alright, let's try it again. It's gonna be very short though. I sucked something into my throat and I've been trying to gargle it out. It's sticking me in the flipper. Oh, I think it's a piece of fucking splinter from this wall here. I just dragged him out here because he spilled his water. The bed is soaking wet. And he's got to be wet too. I want to change the bed. We wash it, all right? He's clinging to it. He's gripping it. You know what I'm saying? With his claws, he's hunkering down, and it's soaking wet. I want to clean it now. So this is the problems I got with him. You give him a toy or something, I gave him his first few toys. He's got them all in there in the bed with him, and he doesn't want to give nothing up right now. He hisses and everything, Well, he hasn't hissed at me yet, but I know it's coming. It's a miracle I got to drag him out here and pull this out. I mean, I guess that's something else, but I know it disturbed him. I could see. This is what I wish they didn't have done. If I knew this, god damn it, I would have taken him to my own vet, alright? I would have taken him to my own vet if I knew that they were going to do that to his ear. Alright, makes him even more difficult to deal with. Why'd they have to cut the tip of it? He had two beautiful, perfect ears. They sliced. That's what they do. Alright, so they, when you're going to release him. Yeah, I was going to release him, but I don't know. Definitely not yet. Because underneath he's I don't know. This is really coming in. He doesn't have the top coat yet, but there's parts of the tail that don't have much hair on it yet. It's coming in very slowly. I know he gets cold that's why I dragged him in, because with the night, again, we had a cold night, I gave him the heater. After a few nights with no heat, I gave him the heater. And I noticed that very first night, he had his tushy up near the heater. He was warming his tush, this cat, because he was neutered, and he had surgery on his tail. So they shaved his ass. They shaved his genital areas, which he doesn't have anymore now. I don't even know the extent of the shaving underneath, even though he's been here more than 2 weeks now. He's very protective of that area, and he doesn't move around much when given the chance to. So I don't know, but my cats and him, he has not hissed at my cats. A few nights ago when it got really cold, what's up, Leonard? When it got really cold, Ricky! Merry Christmas, everyone. I didn't know you all were here. I'm just trying to concentrate on doing this. He's comfortable. I just dragged him out here because he spilled his water. The bed is soaking wet on the bottom, but he don't want to give it up. He's got the first 3 toys that I guess anyone ever gave him. He's got, a jingle ball. He's got a little catnip mouse, and I gave him the bird that goes squeak, 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 chirp, chirping bird, when you pounce it. So he's got those 3 toys underneath him. And he spilled his water. The bottom of the bed's all. He don't want to give it up. And he's going to have to give it up so I can at least clean the bed. Or give him another bed for now. But I don't know. Maybe, I know it's got to be wet. I put a glove on last night and pet him. And he hissed and he slapped my hand with his paw. He didn't. I thought he was going to try and bite me, but he didn't bite me. What? like I said, I'm gonna have to put the bite suit on. That's what it's gonna take with him. I believe this one was obviously abused by humans. I think that's why his tail was the way it was. That's what I think, because frankly, it didn't look like it was chewed off to me. Alright, because I'm the one that trapped him, and I'm the one that got a good look at him before I handed him over. And frankly, it looks like this motherfucker's tail was chopped with like a meat cleaver or something. I'm telling you. That's why he's the way he is. No. Now, I know a guy less than 2 miles from here. I don't know. I think it's possible for cats to travel that far. He's a couple years old. This friend of mine had a house fire, and he had a bunch of kittens, and one died in the fire. The rest were scattered throughout his yard, and they got all but one, the black one. Now, I'm wondering if this is him. That means he's been out here almost 2 years. Anyway, but yeah, he's pissed off. And his balls cut off, too. He's real mad. Let me tell you, he's real mad. He's not a happy camper. And I think he still is in some discomfort. I mean, really. He's protecting his area down there, his ass. Besides, you let him loose in a while, he's an amputee now. He's a cat without his tail. Cats use their tails to communicate. Other than sounds and facial expressions and their ear movements and stuff like that, they got a body language and the language of the tail. And the tail could speak volumes, if you ask me, because I've had cats on and off my whole life. I haven't always had them, but ever since the 1960s, man. I used to live directly across the street here. Alright, this is Cove Road. And in 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. I was here growing up as a kid, and the cats used to want to go out, so mom and dad used to let them out. And let me tell you, a lot of times they never came back because they used to get hit by cars crossing this fucking street. I don't want that to happen. No. Anyway. That's right, buddy. I'd be pissed off too. Anyway, here's Mama. Mama's been talking with him and chattering with him, but she hasn't hissed at him. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad at all. I think, and he's talked to them. Oh, and also several nights, was it 3 nights ago? I'm losing track of time. I know Christmas is almost here and everything. How could I release them? It was 12 degrees out, dude, and it was windy as hell. It had to be 10 below at least, 10, 15 below with the wind chill. 10 or 15 below with the wind chill. Alright, well, am I going to just turn them loose out here? Hell no. I can't do that. I can't. He was in the cage and he had heat. And the water was over here across from the heat, and he had the blue blanket and that plastic sheet over him, to try to keep the heat that I was slowly blowing in there. I had the fan on low, and I had the heater as low as it would go. You know, the thermostat on 60, and he was fine. You know, the first night, you know, he had the heat for a week or more. You know, and then we got that real cold snap. That first night, it was 12 degrees and windy, and it was midnight. I was sleeping, and I was awoken by meows and meows that were carrying on. It was him. And his water, the top of his water, I mean, he had liquid underneath, but the top layer of his water bowl was frozen. And he was meowing and meowing. I don't know if he was calling my cats, because when I did come and rescue him, yeah, he hissed at me and everything, but I dragged him inside, and he got quiet and comfortable. And he's been in ever since. Now, it's getting nice today, so I dragged him outside for a while to try and clean up his cage, but I gotta do something with the bed. If I take it away from him, he's gonna go fucking bananas again. Yeah, I think so too, man. But I'd like to get a home for him. He's definitely homeable. And I have a friend, like I said, that's been missing his black, cat now. It was a kitten when his house caught fire on the west side. Alright, I want him to come take a look. You know, he's still mellowing out, dude. He seems real cool with my cats. He likes my cats. My cats seem to like him. Except Patches. Patches is still scared shitless of him. And it's funny, he's still scared shitless of her. You know? They look at each other, they hiss at each other, and he runs in the corner, and she runs under the bed. Anyway. What's up, Simba? Thinking about finding him a home. I mean, I don't know. Oh, did you hear that? He went. He was talking to Simba, not us. It was directed at Simba. There are so many different cat calls that they have for each other. They got a freaking they talk to each other. They have a language. He's probably telling him to let me go. He probably does. I think he wants to go. I really do, but I don't know. I'm sure he'll do all right this afternoon if I let him go right now, but I still didn't get him scanned. And Marty still hasn't come has to see him. I gotta get this shit to happen, but the holidays are upon us. It's gonna have to be after the holidays. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Merry Christmas, everyone. Richard! Richard's watching now. What's up, Richard? You see him? Who wants a nice cat? He's mellowing out. I just need to get him scanned to make sure he's hear him? Do you hear him? He's calling Simba. Why can't they talk, pussycat? He's in the. I don't want to let him go because he hisses at me, and he's still real frightened of me, and he's frightened of Patches still. Maybe a little bit of the mother. The mother's the one that has the most to say. You ought to see it. For over a minute. Chirping and chattering and meowing and all kinds of sounds coming out of her. You know, face to face through the bars, you know? Hey. And between him and his mother, and what are you doing? Come here, over here. No, did you see that? Did you see what he did, that little pussycat ninja? He's my special needs cat. I have to give him medication and everything. Anyway, here's my pussycat, Jody Stockwell. She's named after the great late Jody Stockwell. Jody. Jody had a lot of cats when I stayed with her and her husband in Florida. When Lincoln Land had my 64, they were supposed to have it for three days, and they had it for 2 months. Unbelievable. They sucked me dry, and they didn't fix my car right. It's never been right. Anyway, what's up, George? Merry Christmas. Here, you want to see my rescue kitty? But he spilled his water. The bed's all wet. You gotta give me the... See, look, he's afraid. He's afraid of me. What's the matter, Mr. Blue Boo? Instead of Mr. Boo Boo, can you give me the wet bed, baby? Come on. See, he's frightened. His ears are back. Everything I hear. It's freaking getting cold. It's probably cold out here too, but the bed is gotta be soaking wet. He spilled his water. Come on, Mr. Blue. Give me the bed, honey. Let me see. Oh, it's sopped. Yo, bro, the bed is sopped. Please give me the bed. I'll give you another bed. You want another bed? Your dry bed? Hold on. I don't want him to go in the litter box, but, I'd rather have him jump in there if he's all wet and rather than piss on my deck, because, I dread this. Every time I have to pull the pan out or pull the bed out, he goes bonkers. He hasn't done it yet. I don't know. See, he's got a ball. I gave him one of their jingle balls. I gave him one of their catnip mouse, which got to be all wet now because he spilled his water dish. And there's one of them electronic birds in there, when the cat pounces on it, it makes the bird calls like the bird's being killed by the cat. Anyway, Mr. Blue Boo, come on, baby. Come on. No, don't hiss at me. You look like you're about to hiss at me. Come on. Mr. Blue, come on, baby. I gotta get that bed, baby. You're gonna give me the bed? I'm gonna clean it and dry it and give it back to you. Alright? This was Tiger Kitty's bed. The Great Lake Tiger Kitty. This was his bed. You know that? He was the first one I rescued. You know that? I miss him so much. Hold on. Alright, baby, I'm gonna try to do this as easy as we can, because I don't have enough room anyway to pull that out. Now, you gotta cooperate a little with me, alright? Come on, we've done this a couple times before, but every time this poor cat goes nuts. I'm gonna give it back to you, babe. I think he was abused. I'm telling you. This was someone's cat that I don't know. Or it was someone's... If it was Marty's cat, someone else... Because Marty is an angel for these animals, alright? He's a nice man. He's got to have at least 20 years or 25 years on me. I think he's at least 75. And he's been looking for his black cat. He's about that age. Do a live pull it out. Well, maybe I should give him something else to jump into. I'll throw a towel down, maybe. Here, let me get the towel. Maybe he'll go for that. I'll give him this. No, that's too big. I'll throw this down. Hope he doesn't bolt. This is what I fear. Is he defeated my fucking enclosure here, you know? Right there like that. do like that a little bit. Okay, Blue, look, I'm gonna give you the towel, babe. Put your Blue over here. Take it easy. Take it easy. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Alright. Look, you still got your litter box, alright? Huh? No? You don't want to go for that? Come on, give me this thing, baby. Come on. Come on, please. Let me put some treats over here for you. Maybe you'll go for the treats. I'll be right back. You know what? Maybe we don't have to pull the tray out. Oh, good boy. Look what he did. Oh, boy, you're a good boy. You're smart. See? There's no need to break my balls, is there? I just want to take care of this for you, baby. Now, hold on. Let me see. You stay right there, all right? Boom, boom. It'll just be a few minutes. You want the towel? Maybe I use the towel to clean up the mess since you're on the frickin' concrete already. Huh? Oh, man. Alright. I'll vacuum this shit up in a minute. I'm gonna drag you back in. Okay. Ain't that warm yet. Ain't nothing seeming to melt yet out here, I don't think. Feels cold. It's warm. It's supposed to warm up though. It's supposed to go up to like 40 degrees or something today. Blue Boo. Pussycat Blue Boo. Okay, baby, now I'm gonna put this back in. Alright? Come on. Get on the thing. Come on, babe. You gotta get on it. For me, please. Come on. Up, here. Here, Blue Boo. Here. Come on, Blue. Here, Blue Boo. There you go. Come on, baby. Oh, you got one right under your face. Meow. Come on. I'll give you the bed. I'm going to get you another bed. Hold on. Let me see. It's not as wet as I thought. It is damp and alright, hold on, baby. I gotta dry this bed for you. See? You like your toys? Here. Watch him fucking bolt on me again. Come on, get on the thing now. Get on the thing, please. Come on. Pussycat Blue Boo, you gotta get on the thing now, okay? I'm gonna put your food, okay? Come on, get on the thing, please. Please. Meow. Here. Come on. See, now I gotta get him to go. He's gotta get on the thing. Come on, Blue. Mr. Blue, that's it, baby. Come on, up. Come on. I know. Did you see his face? Oh, my God, he broke my heart. I think he wants to be free. Oh, man. Who's watching? Oh, Len's not watching anymore, huh? Hello, Jackie, Bernie, and Kathy Lake, Thomas and Moss. Alright, everyone. This is the rescue cat that I rescued. This poor baby was suffering for so long, and I believe someone, I don't know, maybe it happened from fighting, but I'll tell you, it looked like his tail was chopped, not chewn off or something. But anyway, come on, baby, you get on the thing for me. Come on, get back on the thing. Get back on the thing. Come on. You want your bed back? Your bed is all wet on the... Oh, no. Look at the bottom side. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's got to be some kind of liner in case it does get wet on the bottom. That because the cushion is still dry. I didn't know that. All right. Well, I got... Oh, shit. Hey, what's going on inside? Did you hear that? See, ever since Mr. Blue has been here... Ever since he's been here, my cats have been, having little squabbles and stuff, you know what I mean? Anyway, come on, Blue. Get on the thing. Come on, Blue. Up. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. He just gave me such a look, such a sad face he gave me. And he looked out like at the birds. Like he wants to get out. He wants to go after those birds. I don't know, Blue. Come on, Blue. Go over here. Go over here, please. Come on. Meow, meow. What do you want me to do with him, Mama? I'm freezing. Come on, Blue. Blue, can I touch you, baby? See? I can't even come down here. Come on, baby. Go on the thing. Look. Come on, Blue. Oh, it looks like he's starting to get a few follicles of top coat. You see it? On part of his tail. Come on, Blue. Up on the thing, please. Come on. Get up on there. Come on, baby. I can't give you your bed. Come on, over here. Come on. Oh, boy. He is so difficult. He doesn't understand. So now I'm going to end up doing this. Picking up. Come on. Oh, no, that's not a good idea. Good. Get in there. Get on the other side. Get on the other side. Good boy. Good boy. Stay there for a second while Daddy does this. No, don't you go that way. There we go. Finally. Holy shit. No, now he's going to fucking go to that because I don't have something in there for him. Oh, man. All right, look, I got to end this.